All right. Yay, it's Thursday. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Replay crew, what is up? It is Thursday game day, and I think we're going to have some fun. Hopefully. Fix my light here. We're going to play Truth or Dare, which I thought would be pretty fun. So we're just going for people to come in and say hi, and we will get started. So, Zachary Cack, what is up? Hi, Cack. We up to? What's you doing today? You just woke up. Oh, God. I got a dog after a cat, I think. I've been awake. I woke up at my normal time. So, would you take a nap? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh, okay. Okay, that's valid. I was about to say, if you just woke up from sleeping last night, then it was a little late. But, no, I get it. I get it. I've been going. I've got bread making. I've got dinner in the crock pot. Yeah. Video's done. Got to get my weekend ones caught up since I'm not on the weekends. And yeah, it's busy. I think it's taken out, but it's okay. Yeah, I got a lot. They delivered finally, because we got the new couch, 2 weeks ago. And there was a mix-up, and they didn't order the one with the ottoman. So because of their mix-up, they brought us the ottoman. So the ottoman came today, so we got that. Alex! So we got the ottoman now. I'm happy. Alex bread is making. Team Shardex! Dare all the way. That's right. It's not fun if you're not picking Dare. Wonder how many people are going to be scared to say Dare. Dawn comes in. I know she will be, because she knows if I'm the one deciding it. I'm mean. I am ruthless. I am so ruthless with it. How's everybody doing? What's your dare? We haven't started yet, but I'll give you a good one. It's gonna have to be something though that has to be done online. Ow, my hand itches. What is it that a wives' tale? If your right hand itches, you're coming into money. If I'm gonna come into money, it needs to hurry up because I'm tired of it itching. I'm just saying. Driving me nuts. You doing right? Where's Rolly at? Roro. Rolly. Rolly Polly. Oh, she's under covers. Hey, Zach, what is up? How you doing? Yeah, I was about to say, but then I'd be in trouble. I'm going to tell you something. I've played Truth or Dare with Dawn when we were younger, and she does not like it when I have to give her the dare. Of course, it was a lot easier, though, when it's like something you have to do, in person than online. Online's probably going to be tamer. I'm just saying. Tired of travel. I get the same way, Zach, especially, the first day. Even if it's the same day, I get so tired of it. We went to Savannah last year. No, wait, the worst. The worst was when we went to New York. Oh, I was done. That was the worst one. And that was only a 1-day travel. That wasn't even, spread out. Wasn't too bad on the way home, but it was horrible getting up there. She done left me. Just think, once in a lifetime experience. Keep reminding yourself that. Once in a lifetime experience. Kind of tends to make it all worth it at some point. Oh. Alexa, play classical music. I knew it was too quiet. I knew it was too quiet in here. I was like, why is it so quiet in my house? It's like, oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the music. Come here, Ro. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Why is it normally you want to be at my rear end, and then when I want to sit there and let you say hi, you don't want to come anywhere near me? Oh my God, this dog, y'all. Come on. I didn't say we were playing ball. She brought me her toy. And he's right. Yeah, he's right. If anything is worth doing, you truck it on through. Oh, if y'all haven't noticed, I have started something on my shorts now. Learn Southern with Sharon. So if anybody ever wondered how to speak Southern, I got you. I was thinking about it last night because I got so many people I'm teaching Southern sayings and stuff to. I was like, I'm just going to teach everybody. Like, here y'all go. So, today's was the difference between barbecue and cookout. And then I think tomorrow you've got buggy, basket, and trolley. The difference between those. So, learn y'all something. We're going to learn y'all something. Come on. Come here. I did not say we were playing fetch, ma'am. Come here. Come here. She says, no. Zachary, I don't know where Papa's at. Maybe sleeping. I told him to be in here on St. Patrick's Day because of that shirt that I made, or that we had made in his honor, and he never showed up. I don't even know if he's looked at the picture because I posted a picture. John, what is up? Hi, Crystal. I take it, is that your name? Hi, Crystal. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's not going to do it. Cricket, what is up? How you doing? You're welcome, Crystal. How are you today? Actually, I remember I had a friend in elementary school named Crystal. She was probably the first best friend I ever had in kindergarten. And then I ended up moving, I think it was 3rd grade, when I ended up moving and didn't talk to her much after that. But, yeah, I remember her. She was great. Listening to all the performances. Fun. No, you gotta come here and tell everybody hi. Come here. I will throw it when you come here and tell everybody hi. If you're going to be the mascot, you have to make an appearance, ma'am. She's. Oh, here's a good one. I don't know too many people that are going to say no. Yes, music fan. Definitely. We know Zach is. Come here. You going to come here and say hi? You going to come here? I'll throw it when you come here. She does not care. I'm trying to get her over here. Cat's looking at me like I've lost my mind because I won't throw the rope ball. And I told her she comes over here, I'll throw it, but she's just watching it. She's sitting here just watching it. I'll put it on the table. Watch me. Hi, Joe. How you doing? It's 75 degrees. It's like 60 something here. I don't know. I walked outside when the mail got here because she had a delivery. She had my, I had ordered a new leather version of scriptures. And it felt really good outside. Really good. I was able to turn the heat off, so I'm happy. Because, the heat runs your electric bill up. Crazy. I've been good. How you been doing? Any music shows? I've always just loved music in general. And I listen to all sorts. Like, I'm not really big in the country. There's a few things country I listen to. But, I like classics. I listen to swing music, big band music. I listen to classic 60s, 70s, classic rock. Grew up on Ozzy. When Ozzy died, that hurt, man. That hurt. 90s music, 80s music, you name it. I'm all over the board. Like right now we're listening to classical. I listen to classical. I ain't got a problem with it. It's good to see you too. I've been wondering where you been. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want the ball? 90s and 2000s. Yes. You like classical too? Hey, Ches, how are you? Classical's really good. Okay, so I used to play it all the time when I wanted to go to bed, to go to sleep. It put me to sleep. And then I played it for my kids when they were babies because it kept them calm. And now I still listen to it to go to bed. Chris, what is up? Hey, Lily, you haven't missed much. We just started. I'm doing good, Ches. I'm doing good. You're not that late, Chris. It's okay. Oh, Chris, at 5:30 my time Eastern, which is in about an hour and a half, Fudge Cake is dropping, and I tagged you in it. Moonlight Sonata. Who's y'all's favorite composer? Those of y'all that listen to classical, who's your favorite composer of all time? I like Tchaikovsky, but I'm a big fan of the Ballet Nutcracker. So that's kind of, kind of a given. You're welcome. Yeah, I got it and did it today. I was like, I'm going to do this fudge cake today. So we got it. And it's actually one that I'm going to make for Passover because it doesn't have the leavening in it, but it's got like a brownie fudgy texture to it. Yeah. Love is on the brain. I don't know. Mozart, yes, he was the rock star of his time. And I know it's a Hollywood thing, but have you ever seen the movie Amadeus? I swear, I could picture Mozart actually being that way, just from the historical records. I mean, I know Hollywood always adds something into it, but it just, I don't know. Something about, the way they portrayed Mozart was great. Swearing backwards, yes. Farting in public. Because from what I understand, he was a very lewd person. Very lewd, very rude, but a genius. And if you think about it, a lot of people who are genius they say lack the proper social skills. So it makes sense. Yeah, I loved it. I almost felt bad for Salieri in the movie. Almost. I saw that movie. I was probably around 10 years old when I first saw Amadeus. And it is one of the movies that is in our library of movies on, what was it? Fandango bought Voodoo out again. So in the Fandango app, that Mozart is there, or Amadeus is there. Beethoven. Oh yeah, because he had to compose by feel of beat and chord and everything, which I think is good. Like they always say, if you have a disability, the rest of your body tends to come up and kind of cover for that. Are you going to come here or not? You're not going to say hi. You are the mascot, and you're going to look at me like that. Okay. I had a dog that's just mean. The vibrations. That's what I was thinking of. My brain. Y'all. My brain. But yeah, they always say the other senses overcompensate. My husband, his grandmother was blind. But I'm going to tell you something. And this is funny. This ain't musical composition, but this is hilarious. One day, he was in there arguing with her. And I said, she said, I'll back you into a corner. He said, I don't think you can do it. I said, I don't know. I think my money would be on Nana. By God, she did it. She whooped his rear end. She got him backed into that corner. Got a hold of him. I said, mm-hmm. Sit there just because your Nana's blind. Sit there and doubt her again. Don't be doing that. Yadira hola mahatamale. You're not that late. We just started. Joe got her cup. Did you see the picture? It turned out so good. I was so happy. She got her cup a day early. I was like, bonus. I was so glad she told me that I could send through UK Amazon from the US because I honestly did not think I could. I thought that they would say, well, because, you're not in the UK, you can't use it. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get this cup from the US to Joe in Scotland. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without, paying about like $200 for a coffee cup. But it works. Yay! Makes it so much easier, especially because there's so many people that are over in the UK that come in here and y'all win on the game days and stuff. I can get your stuff to you. How you doing today, John? Dude, you're in here. That reminds me. Where's Dawn? John, get your butt in here. She knows it's game day. She loves game day. Swan, where you at? Living. Understandable. I was telling Kak, I've been busy today. I got a bread maker last week. Okay, and I got so upset because I went to make some bread and I didn't have any yeast. So I had to order yeast in my grocery order this week. So today, we're making bread. So my bread maker's going. My crock pot is going. And I'm sitting here, just unbothered. I'm just completely unbothered. Ooh, chocolate fudge cake. Yes, fresh bread is great. It is great. That means it is a verified account. I was about to say, John, if Tracy's showing up in here, that's crazy because she is blocked from my channel. That's okay. She is blocked from my channel. There's a long story there. A long story there. All I gotta do is say, be careful who you get chummy with. Yeah, yeah, because Ron's verified because he hit the 100K. I know Ron comes in, he got the verified check mark, and so every time he comes in, it's like, there's our YouTube star. Popular. Oh, I got her, y'all. She wasn't paying attention. You gonna say hi? Say hi, buddy. Say hi, buddy. Say like and subscribe for the cuteness of Roly. For the cuteness of Roly. You could say hi. Oh, we're not licking the face. Because I know what you be looking other than that. It ain't gonna, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. This is my baby. I don't know if you've been in here when I've had her on camera yet, Chris. This is my baby. This is Roly. And if you appreciate, well, I know you appreciate good humor. Her full name is Egg Roll. I'll let you go ahead and figure out why. Mm-mm. I tell y'all, I got a sick sense of humor. I just tone it down on here so I don't get kicked off the platform. Y'all have no clue. I can get bad. She's her. She's her. Hey, Kimberly, what is up? What's up, Pergo? That's why every time you say something about, I'm Scottish, that's why I was like, oh, that explains it. It's all in the DNA because my mom's side has been traced back to, heavy Scottish heritage. I was like, oh, okay, so I couldn't escape that DNA. And it does go, they always, go by mitochondrial, which is the mom's side. So, hey, so this is why I'm inappropriate. And I'm totally using that excuse from now on. If people don't like it, they can piss off. I don't care. That is my excuse. I'm Scottish. Leave me alone. Yeah, Scottish humor. I do. It's funny because Joe that comes in here, she actually lives. I think she said it was about an hour and a half away from my clan's old land. Um, so they were over Dunbarton Castle. It was the Colquhouns. Um, that is my family, and I told her I need to go visit her and she needs to take me over there because I want to see Rosdew House, even though it's Golf and Country Club now. I don't care. I want to see it. I think it'd be cool. And I want to see the ruins of Dumbarton Castle. Yeah, I saw that you said that. I'm telling you, it is genetic. It is so genetic. John, I'm not sure. I talked to her a little bit last night. So evidently, y'all, and I told her that this is gymnastics for old people. Cut it the hell out. She was doing laundry. She reached in to get something twisted wrong, I guess, or whatever, and now she's hurting. So that's what happened. I told her she's too old for that crap. Way too old for that crap. But anyway, hopefully she's gonna go on. Last night she was gonna take Tylenol and lay down. I told her get a heating pad, lay on it, and just take it easy. The laundry can wait. Try not to get yourself to the point where you need to be in the hospital in traction. Yes, smell Scottish blood. There you go. Scots know Scots. I'm telling you. Of course, I love funny stories. But yes, that's what happened to Dawn, y'all. So she said, I know she's going to try to be on live tonight, but it's all going to depend on her back. She may have to do a live with a heating pad on her back. Either that or I may let her borrow my full body because I have a full body one. Hear that? I love it. He didn't know what to do with himself, bless him. He didn't know what to do with himself. That's great. That is hilarious. That is funny. I don't have a famous twin anywhere, but I do have a twin. My dad's seen her one time and acted a fool, but yeah, I would. All right, we won't take you to hospital today. As long as he was good to drive, right? That's all that mattered. As long as you're good to drive, we're gonna get there in one piece. That is hilarious. That poor guy, you kind of feel bad for him. All you did was appear. He's like, bless him. What are y'all doing? Okay, everybody is converging on the window. You're sitting there trying. Now, what they say in CPR? Wait. Is it? What's that beat go again? Just in case. Dang. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those, and I'm a nurse. I'm one of those that if I have to do like any kind of CPR, if I have to do chest compressions, I will sing "Staying Alive" in my head. Just always remember, staying alive. Yes, always remember it. I will sing it in my head just to make sure I'm getting them right. Yeah, that's actually how we were taught, and it was so funny because the instructor, she's this little old lady, and she's she's an adult in the 70s. I was born in the 70s. She's an adult in the 70s, and she's like, that was my favorite song when it came out, and I'm sitting here going, when it came out, okay. It's yourself. That's just crazy though. That is funny. That poor guy. Shit, it's Billy Connolly. Had to check the time. We're far enough in. Once I hit past 15 minutes, cuss words fly. So the cuss words be flying. We're here again. Yay, we're back. I should know. Getting a winner. He's got him a full bar in here. He come home one day with a jar of moonshine, and I ain't talking about that crap. I don't know. They've got legalized moonshine over here. It's just not. It's too controlled. He got back with still moonshine, and I don't think he's really touched it. He needs to be drinking. You tried Irish moonshine? And to be fair, where the moonshine is made around here is in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and that was a big Irish settlement population. Kalai, what is up? How you doing? No, moonshine will kick your butt. We gave some to some Northerners in New York. I warned them. I said, look, it's like jet fuel. It may do a whole Red Bull. You may grow wings. I don't know. You may lose everything you ate for the last week. I can't guarantee how you're gonna react, because hey, you could see, yeah, it's some strong stuff. There's a lot of people, if they're not used to it, they have to chase it. Now, I hit it straight, but I'm Southern. I grew up around here. But I've met a lot of people that have to chase it. That's like, Oh, yeah, it'll knock it out of there. Lydia, what is up? How you doing, darling? Oh, yeah, it's so strong, it'll kill germs, bacteria. It doesn't matter. It'll knock it out. If you ever got to make a hot toddy, just use moonshine. Did you, Cricket? Yeah, that'll do it, too. There's a bunch of them up here, I'm sure, that got arrested for it. Well, I know they did. But I know that in my small town, I was pretty surprised to find out that there goes my brain again. The gangster that did the running during Prohibition. Al Capone came through here during Prohibition. In fact, in the back alleyways, you can still see the stairs and everything that go down to the speakeasies. It's actually pretty cool. Yep, Al Capone was actually caught in Atlanta, which is about 2 hours from me. And they stopped in Chattanooga, which is about 20 minutes from me, and stayed at the Radisson Reed House, which I've actually stayed at before, overnight. Because there were bars on the window in that room, so he couldn't escape. And they've got his picture up in that room. It's also a notoriously haunted room. I think they put him in it for shits and giggles. Because, he was a womanizer, and it was haunted by a woman who'd been done dirty. So I think they did that on purpose. You can't convince me otherwise. Oh, Portuguese. Okay. Probably still pretty stout though. Most of ours is corn moonshine. Now you go up into Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and you walk through. They've got this little area over by Old Smoky, which is a moonshine distillery. Whoo, it smells like nothing but yeast. Because they've got the shop over on one side, and then on the other side they've got it where you can look in at the big stills, and you can see the foam and stuff on the top. Ooh, it smells like yeast up in that alley. It's great. You're either gonna want moonshine or bread. It is warmer. Yes, it is warmer today. It is in the 60s. It is in the 60s. It feels really good outside. So I'm hoping I get to leave my heaters off. I don't like running my heaters because they suck too much energy. And I don't like paying $300 a month for electricity. Just saying. 82. Whew. Well, we're supposed to get high, upper 70s, lower 80s on Saturday, I think. This weekend. Mother Nature teased us with that snow the other day. I'm so mad at her. Heifer. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that to us? And if Al is watching, that's how you use the word heifer. Y'all don't know, I got in trouble. I'm teaching Big Al Southern things, and taught him the word heifer. I just neglected to tell him what it meant, and you don't, if you're a man, you don't say it to female. And he was joking around with Mel, his girlfriend, and kind of called her a heifer. He said, but you taught me the word. I said, well, I didn't tell you to use it. He was like, but you didn't tell me what it meant. And I still didn't tell you to use it. I still didn't tell your ass to use it. But you did. It's okay. I think I've been forgiven. And he's doing really good with Bless Your Heart. He has learned that one well, and when it is appropriate to use that one. But he kind of stays back from Heifer a little bit. But now I've started some shorts, y'all, where I teach y'all Southern. So, you know, we're just gonna stick to those, I think. Yeah, don't call him a cow. Well, see, like I probably should have told him. Heifer is a female cow that has never had a baby. She's never been mated. Should have told him. Did not. Just use the word in front of him, and then it kind of ballooned from there. His favorite word is the worst thing you could say to a Southern woman. His favorite word, really yeah. Scottish cows, they are stunning. Our cows down here are just buttholes, man. They are buttholes. She's never going to sleep now. She's on me going to sleep. So yeah, now I'm scared to teach much of anything else, almost, because there's quite a few words that you might not want to use. Like I can call my friends heifer all day long though. It's okay if you're a female and you're in a group of friends and you call them heifer. Heck, I've never heard a bunch of men call each other heifer, but I'm pretty sure they would. I don't think it'd be a big deal. Piggies on the other, yeah. You sow. I'll show you sow, motherfucker. Got you sow. Well, that's like, what is it, Dawn? Every time Papa says something about Blue Ridge and a pig, you call me a pig? Always getting timed out. Oh, we call our police pigs too. Yep. And they have a penchant for donuts. I have a cousin who's a cop down here, and every time I'd see him, he'd aggravate me, and I'd look at him and say, "Aren't you late for Krispy Kreme? Aren't you late for them donuts?" So, or I'd tell him I smell bacon or something like that. Just aggravate the crap out of him. Of course, this is the man that jokingly pulled over his own mother when he got his badge. He pulled her over. And he's like, "License and registration, ma'am." She goes, "I swear to God, get out of this car." He goes, "Ma'am, that is an assault on an officer." I said, "Man, you're wrong for that. You were so wrong for that. Because I'm pretty sure your mama could get out of that charge just for being your mama." Cricket. I'm a little slow too. It's okay. It's all right. We're all a little slow. My brain goes from working great to duh in less than a second. Like, sometimes you'll see it in here. I still love that. Don't ask for the pot of gold. Already tried. Well, congratulations. Yep, I am. I've got my family tree makes my eyes cross. Dumbarton. Up by Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond. I saw there was a woman that she did like a music video of her singing. I think the song was called the Bonnie Shores of Loch Lomond. I think that was the name of the song. I loved it. I used to have it saved, but I think that was my old YouTube, like from a long time ago. Depends. Oh, is she? Oh, Liz is back? Good. I thought Liz went on earlier, though. I thought Liz went on at like noon. Unless she's just having a really long live or started up late. I watch a few, usually for the scenery. I actually did a video on some of the Cahoon Legends. So I do have a little music video thing that I did. And the only problem is, you know how hard it is to get AI to keep your tartan in check? It made me mad. So some of it is just really off color and not right. But screw it. I got tired of cussing at Grok. Oh, okay. I was wondering because I was like, I know she usually goes on about 12. I've been in there a couple times. I'm a mod in there, but to be fair, as much crap goes into the anti-Scientology people's chats, I'd be kicking people that I wasn't supposed to kick probably because I'd get on a roll. I'd get in trouble. No, that one was good. You know, I'd get in trouble. Y'all know how I do. I get in my wacko troll phase and I'm just like, it sounds like Donkey Kong. You better stay out the way. Players are many. Yep. I'm telling you what, though, all the infighting is like driving me nuts because for some reason it keeps trying to put up, I'm not going to name the name, but it keeps trying to put up somebody's videos that is hot and heavy on Reese. And I keep telling them I'm not interested. It keeps trying to recommend them. It's like, I don't want it. Okay? If you have to talk smack about somebody else on a public forum like that, you've already lost. You've lost. And you are not trustworthy. I don't want to watch you. You know, I don't want to watch you slam other people. You just time them out. Yeah. Now, if they get really bad, I'll block them. I will. There's a lot. I've started going towards that whole timing out people because they usually get the hint. Unless they're way out of line, I don't worry about it. Deflection. Exactly what it is. If you're going that hot and heavy on something, what are you trying to hide and redirect my attention from? Yeah, I don't like the YouTube drama. I don't like, watching videos where they're slamming other creators. Nobody's perfect, including the person doing that video. So, clean your closet out first. Just saying. Oh, God. Political strength cricket. You are a glutton for punishment. Whoo. Glutton for punishment. I couldn't do it. John, I am actually her cousin. And when I met her and found out we were cousins, was 38 years ago. So I've known her since we were both in middle school. Well, it's 38 now. We passed up the friend anniversary. Because if I'm not mistaken, we met in March in middle school. Sometimes. I've had some where, like, they'll come into Dawn's. I'm like, hi, how are you doing? Why are you talking to me? Because I'm not a twat? I mean, the appropriate answer to that is, hi, I'm fine. How are you? Jackass. Hate when people do that. Oh, John, you didn't know? Yeah, we met in 7th grade through a mutual friend. And then a couple weeks later, because me and my mom, we were always doing genealogy, found out I'm her cousin. Sometimes it does. Now, I've had a few where it did. Just treat them with some respect. But I've also had them, the other way around, where it's just, as soon as you say hi, why are you talking to me? Because I can. I just go at them with the energy they give me. If I come across you nice and then you get rude, I'm flipping that switch. My attitude is, you want to play that game? Let me show you how it's done. I'm a butthole. Y'all. She is, John, but if you can't tell, I've always been the loud one. And she's always been the more reserved. It's funny. It's like we're different but the same, if that makes sense. They do. And it's not wrong. There's a lot of music out there that's like right on it. Hit the nail on the head. Big Red Enforcement. That is right. She's sitting by my door. I threatened to get her after Alex yesterday. For y'all that wasn't in here. He was talking some smack. So I told him I was going to go get Big Red. I ended up flipping him off. I think I gave him the BOGO. But I didn't have anything to throw. Oh, thank you, John. I just think it's crazy, with me and Dawn. It's like we're different, yet we're the same. And it just works. She's had to put up with my crap. We've gotten into arguments. And I'm one of those she's one of those when she argues, it's not like she doesn't yell or anything. And I'm one of those that I get heated, yell, and cuss. It's horrible. Chris, I'm sick of politics too. And war, all of that. Problem is, it's part of life, whether we like it or not. And it's like, it's gotten to the point, no matter how loud you holler about it and scream about it, it's like you're not being listened to. It's just drowned out by all this greedy bullshit. Yes, like-minded, different personalities. Her daddy used to give me a hard time. I drove a Ford. That was my first car. It was a Ford LTD. Now, y'all have heard the story. Her daddy cannot stand Ford. He hates them with a passion. This man would not let me park in the driveway. I had to park across the street and walk over if I wanted to come visit. Would not let me park in the driveway. Joe, bestie, what is up? I'm so glad you got your cup today. I turned out good, too. I was surprised. I was like, ooh, that's a good quality. Definitely. Yeah, changing their views and making people go crazy. And if you think about it, if you get everybody fighting each other, they're just easier to control. So the government feeds into it. So they can control them. That's all they do. Just feed into it. And then all sorts of stuff can go on up under your nose, and you're not even going to know it because you're too busy fighting with the other side. I'm glad you like the cup. I'm glad you love it. I'm still so glad you told me about Amazon UK. I'm still sitting here thinking, dude, you know how easy this is going to make stuff? Because I wasn't freaking out, but I was stressing myself out. Like, how am I going to get this cup to her? How am I going to get this cup to her? And I honestly, to God, did not know that living in the U.S., I could sign up for Amazon UK. I honestly did not know. I've got, I can't wait till I can get my store open and put my merch up. I can't wait. But right now, just use Amazon for the prizes and stuff. Get some of the merch out there. So when I do have the store open, at least people, have an idea of what stuff looks like. It works. T-shirts. I have a lot of those too. I have a lot of those too. I've got so many designs. I need to work on some more. But I still think it's funny. The hand unicorn one popping. Now that's classy. I knew he would like it. So at some point, I want to figure out a way to get him a t-shirt sent to him with the hand unicorn. Oh, wow. That sounds fun. That actually sounds fun. Busy, but fun. Joe Dira. Joe Dira. I know my mama, she used to work for a Christian radio station, and we used to go to J-Fest every year and get to meet a bunch of the popular Christian pop groups. Of course, my oldest son, he was a baby. So I think half of them held him. They all thought he was so freaking cute. Kurt Cobain. Oh my gosh. There's a name right there. Okay, I gotta ask. I'm on the Courtney Did It train. What are your thoughts? I'm on the Courtney Did It train. Sorry, I know it's a change of subject. Well, kind of a change of subject, but I gotta know. There you go. That's what I believe. If she didn't do it herself, she had it arranged. Exactly. Also, now I don't know how true it was, but supposedly there was also a cigarette butt with lipstick that had been put out recently. So it was fresher, I guess is what you could call it. Yeah, why no Prince? Because it's not like he's going to be able to wipe his fingerprints off after he's fired it. Hello? John, I'm all over the place with music. I'm actually listening to classical right now. I like swing band. I like old jazz, uh, oldies from 50s, 60s, rock, classic rock. Um, Not a big fan of rap unless it's old school rap. 80s, 90s music, love. Um, Newer stuff I'm not so much into. Like every now and then they'll drop a song that I really, really like, but it's not often anymore. It's kind of gone downhill. Yeah, old school rap is great. Old school rap is great. Old school R&B, loved it. But like I said, the newer stuff just doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it for me. I can't. Every now and then they will come out with a song I like, but it's not very often. I have a problem with a lot of the topics. Um, it's just dumb. Yes, best eras of music, and they're gone. John used to live in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, an hour outside of New Orleans. I've been down there. I know I've been down there and heard a lot of bluegrass and things like that. Yeah, if it moves your soul, definitely. Welcome back, Lily. Auto-Tune screwed it up. Yes, Auto-Tune has screwed everything up. And I've seen so many, it's like, okay, so back in the day, you could go to a concert, and granted, they didn't, because of all the filters and stuff they used in studio, it didn't sound exactly like the album, but they still sounded good. Now you got a whole bunch of them, it's like, you go listen to them after listening to their album, and they sound like they couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Like, I probably sing better in the shower with those acoustics than they're singing up on that stage. And I can't sing. You blame Cher? Go for it. She didn't start using it, I remember. You got to see Michael Jackson? Ooh. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, Michael Jackson, that was my jam. I had the first album I got was Thriller. I remember, and it was so sad, I remember the Pepsi commercial he did where his Jerry curl caught fire. And that's what started him on that path on the painkillers. That was so sad. Because if it wouldn't have been for that one instance, I honestly don't believe he would have ever got addicted to painkillers. I think he'd still be alive today. Billion so, yep. Thriller was definitely, I would say, his most popular. They did, I can't remember if it was a made-for-TV movie. It was a made-for-TV movie they did. I don't know if you've seen it, but I know over here they did one about the life of him and his siblings and how it was for them growing up, how abusive the atmosphere was with their dad and everything. It was just crazy. I look like your grandma's friend. Awesome. How are you today, Sunset? Yeah, the Jacksons. The depression, yeah. Well, it didn't help that you had them coming at him, claiming he's doing stuff to kids. Because to be fair, I don't believe it for 1 second. I think they tried to make him a cash cow. That's what I believe. I believe they tried to make him a cash cow. So it was, yeah, now don't get me wrong, that stuff does happen in Hollywood. I mean, obviously, that stuff does happen in Hollywood, but Michael Jackson, I don't think, was one of them at all. Yeah. Exactly. 50% of Sony, and Sony has their own record label. They're huge in electronics. You name it. Yeah. Well, okay, think about it too. A couple of the kids that were involved in that came forward later on and told the news outlets and stuff that they were coerced into saying all that stuff by parents and detectives. They were coerced. So, and people, I think because of how strange people felt Michael Jackson was, that it just kind of snowballed to a lot of people believing it. Yeah, they went to court and he was cleared. Yep. But people, after all that happened, you had a bunch of his, well, I don't even want to say fan base, because if you were a true fan, you would have known it was bullshit. But a bunch of society just kind of turned off from it. I think that depressed the hell out of him. Yeah, I was about to say, plus, he's not even in the Epstein files, y'all. Not even in the Epstein files. But a bunch of people that are cried out against him. How can you tell a narcissist? They are the loudest and will blame you for everything they're doing. That's how you find out what a narcissist is doing. I didn't know about that one. It's crazy. This is why, now I remember growing up, and I think we all probably had that thing growing up where it's like, yeah, oh, I want to be famous. But I'm to the point that I'm glad I never was. I'm glad God did not put me in Hollywood or any kind of fame. I don't want to be famous. These people, they're crazy. John, I don't either. I really don't either, but it always reminds me, and I actually made a video. Well, it was a short, what's dead in the dark will come to the light. You can't hide. You can't hide your crap. It will be let out. At some point, the truth always comes out. Yeah, give the money back. The criminal court case was all tossed, not guilty, all that. But then the civil court cases are what really pissed me off because they were trying to bankrupt him. Yeah, he was thrust into the limelight way too early with his brothers. It's crazy. John, it probably will. It probably will. I think that's why a lot of people have backyard chickens now and gardens. Exactly. I was about to say Macaulay Culkin. Because he was always around Michael Jackson. John, the biggest thing is not to live in fear of it. Usually when prices like that go up, income goes up, or something turns out where it can be afforded, and there is a way to get it. Exactly. Well, they tried to press Macaulay. They tried. And they didn't like his answer. They did not. So all of a sudden, he becomes villainized and he ends up a drug addict. Remember how bad he was? Now he's off of it. He's gotten clean, thank God. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. I was surprised to see him. I like American Horror Story. And I was surprised to see him do American Horror Story double feature a couple years ago. I mean, the double feature sucked, but at least he was in the good half of it. He did really good. He cleaned up, you could tell. I mean, even though he was playing a drug addict in the show, he cleaned up so well, and it was like, it is so good to see him back. Garcia Yadira, yes. I love it. I'm going to tell you something, though. I haven't watched any since Double Feature because Double Feature bombed so bad. And then the one right after that, forgot which season, what it was called, but it was the one that was supposed to be symbolically of the AIDS epidemic from the 1980s. It was crap. They could have done better. And then from what I understand, the last one that they did, That had the Kim Kardashian in it. I heard it sucked. So I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, yeah, he still didn't say MJ did it. Yeah. I think part of that is what pushed him to the drugs. That and, the crap going on with his parents. Because you know that his parents was taking his money. I remember when that came out. Yes, Yadira, Coven. Ah, I love it. And then the one that Lady Gaga's actually been in more than one. She was in Hotel. But do you remember when they came out with Roanoke Nightmare? There was the old witch ghost who was the first Supreme. That's how they tied it back to Coven. That was Lady Gaga too. You just couldn't recognize her because of the makeup. That was Lady Gaga. 80s horror slashers. I used to be big into slashers. Now I'm into the paranormal scary movies, but we watched the new Conjuring, I want to say 2 weeks ago. It was good. Did they, John? Wow. Oh, I don't want that. Jeez. Yeah, MJ was trying to help him with that, and I think a lot of people got pissed about that. Oh, they did Freak Show over there by your house? Nice. Yeah, I can imagine because it was set in Jupiter, Florida. So they'd have to go where, there was like ocean area and hot, muggy stuff. So that makes sense. She is iconic in it. Yeah, Freak Show was good. Freak Show was good. I'm not going to lie. Dandy's demise that was the best. That was the best. Did not see that coming and I loved it. American Werewolf in London, yes. Now, you haven't met Papa Smurf yet. He goes into my cousin's love. Sometimes he comes in here. He loves American Werewolf in London. He also likes Cujo. He thinks Cujo was just misunderstood. Only Papa would like the dog with rabies, foaming at the mouth everywhere. Conjuring, yeah. Well, and I had not watched the newest one yet, and Papa was on me about it, and I finally watched it. I like it. The Conjuring movies, you know how I always say I don't like sequels or series because they just get dumb? But that one actually hasn't. That one has surprised me, and I've really liked it. Did you meet Evan Peters? That is so cool. That is so cool. What am I grateful for regarding the past? My children. My children. I have 3 of them. Now, to be fair, they're grown, but, that just means grandchildren eventually. Cujo was a good one. It was a good one. I love me some Stephen King. Not gonna lie, but, I just think it's funny that he always says that the mom had it coming. She was mean. He's on Cujo's side. I'm like, oh my God, are you trying to tell me you want to be a rabid St. Bernard? The new Conjuring came out, I think it was last year. I believe it was last year. Advice for youth today. Yes, Hakuna your Matatas and take it slow. Don't be in a hurry. Trust me, adulting is not as fun as you think it is. Personally, in 2 years, I don't know. I honestly don't know that one. I don't know. I'm already an empty nester. Oh, no. The Conjuring Last Rites was the last one. I think it came out last year. I don't think they're gonna. Hi, Michael. How are you? I don't think they're gonna do another Conjuring, because I do believe The Last Rites was based on their last official investigation. I do believe Last Rites was based on that, but it was around the time that he started having heart problems, really bad heart problems. Ed, I think that was their last official one. Now, after that, I know they went to do little things like I know they had Lorraine and Ed on several ghost shows before Ed passed away, and then Lorraine would come on them and help with the ghost shows. Now, to be fair, I think those ghost shows are a load of crap. And to be fair, Ed and Lorraine Warren are well respected, but I think a lot of their stuff was a load of crap. Doesn't make it any less interesting. I just think they were full of crap. Because the Amityville, one of their cases, the Amityville Horror House, has already been debunked several times. On a beach. You're going to take me to the beach in a couple years. There you go. No, we're going this July, remember? For my birthday, I told you we're going to Tybee. I'm going to be on the beach because I didn't get to enjoy Tybee last year. And probably because I was out of shape walking on cobblestone. Nobody warned me cobblestone would hurt your legs. We were in Savannah for my birthday. And I thought I was going to die. I could not walk. It hurt. That cobblestone killed my legs. So I could not enjoy the beach at all. So I'm going to Tybee this year. Yeah, I done told Alex, you take me to Tybee. I don't know though, I enjoyed Savannah because driving through, as soon as you go in and you see the Spanish moss hanging from the trees, it's so pretty. Just don't ever touch it. You can look, but no touching. But it's pretty. I love it. And the ghost tour was fun too. Well, at least you woke up laughing and not screaming, Joe. It could have went the other way. He had a funny dream. Hell yeah. I don't know. We'll see. What time did I finally go to bed? I think I went to bed right at about 1. It's about time I went to bed. Because Dawn wasn't on last night. I didn't really see anybody on last night except for my sleep streamers. I'm not going to watch you sleep. I'll go in and give you a like, but I ain't watching you sleep. You know, I love my friends, but again, not watching you sleep. You on your way home? Dude, this bread is smelling good. I can smell the bread and I'm making a crock pot chicken and rice. I can smell it all just kind of melted together. I'm excited. I think I'm more excited for the bread though. I don't know what it is. I just love homemade bread. Put me some butter or honey butter on it. Hell yeah. And I found a sugar-free version. That's what I made. So it'll cut down on the diabetic unfriendliness. It's still not going to be diabetic friendly because it still uses flour. But, yeah, it cuts down on it a little bit. Just a little bit. But to be fair, I'd rather make bread than buy it. So, you're getting some bulb peanuts. Does that mean I get some bulb peanuts? Pea and asparagus risotto. Ooh, I like asparagus. I understand why people don't like asparagus. I love it. I like taking asparagus, butter, salt, pepper. That's it. Maybe a little bit of garlic. Yes, like, subscribe, hype, share, turn on all notifications. I know we were supposed to do a game today, but it didn't turn out that way, so it's okay. It's a side. Side. Are you getting me an Alani for tomorrow, Alex? Because I drink that monster, so I don't. And, Friday, I'm probably going to need the energy. Because I'm going to have Shabbat prep to do. Yes, keep your hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times because we're probably going to skirt sideways, flip down the cliff, kaboom. Oh, yeah, or your fireproof clothes. Something fireproof. They call it flame retardant. There you go. Monster's fine. As long as it's sugar free, I don't care. Either Monster or Alani. I'm good. Now, I don't know. It depends on what kind of flashing you're thinking because sometimes that could get interesting. Flashing could get interesting. Just all depends on who it is. Just saying. All right, Joe. Love you. Have fun. So well, yeah. So, oh man, I just know Sophia ain't here, man. She'd be the one coming in going, "Who said no flashing?" Oh, no peen flashing loud. Okay, yes, I agree. I agree. We don't need to laugh that hard. I worked at a gas station one time, and there was behind me was a window. It was kind of a curved window, so you could kind of see the gas pumps and the side parking area. And so I worked third shift, and this guy decided one day or one night he was going to come by. He was going to stand outside the window, and he was going to flash me, and he did. And I pointed and laughed, embarrassed him so bad he ran away. You don't have to get the cops involved. I just pointed and laughed. I was like, "That's all you got." Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Lazy things over here. I mean, you going to come up here and you going to do something stupid, I'm going to make you feel stupid. I want to hurry up and get through spring. Or at least can I have a spring without allergens? It'd be great. I'll probably message her here in just a little bit. See how she's feeling today. Because I was hoping she'd be in here. She's not been getting my notifications. And so I've been like pre-planning the streams, hoping that would help. It does help with some people. But the problem is you actually have to go in and hit notify sometimes. So I'll probably message her here in a little bit and check on her. She may be on the phone with Dave. Yeah, hopefully she will. I'm just hoping her back holds out that she's okay. Because I've done that before. It ain't fun. I was down for a couple days. But, like I told her, she's too old for that gymnastics crap, crawling into drawers and all that. She needs to stop it. She ain't no spring chicken no more. All right, everybody, go ahead and drop your links. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Top exclamation QCB. So drop your links. If you are lurking, like and subscribe. I am here Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, Fridays at 3 p.m., Off on the weekends, though. Yeah, she getting old, you dear. I'm telling you. I'm staying young. She getting old. I'm just chunking my years at her. I'm gonna stay young, and I'm just gonna give her all my age. Here you go. You can have it. Wish it worked that way. Oh my god, I wish it worked that way. That would be great. So I don't want it. You can have it. All right. So I have, like I said, I've started posting some shorts about Learn Southern with me. They're kind of funny. Kind of explains a lot of the different wording and stuff. Check those out. As usual, 2 recipes drop every day. You'll have a main or a side and a dessert. Check out those. Also, if you like faith-inspired stuff, I drop those at 12 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern every day. Faith-inspired. Um, Gothic faith videos I've been doing. Check those out. They come with Gothic ambient, dark academia music that is pretty soothing, actually. I'm not going to lie. It calms me down. Uh, so go check those out. Go check out Big Al. I think Big Al the Englishman. I think he may be going on today. He goes on. Y'all go check him out. He usually goes on right after I do. Go join his live for more shenanigans. I'm not guaranteeing that Miss Dawn's Critter Connection will be on. Miss Sunrise Dawn's Critter Connection will be on, but go follow her. She normally is. And she's usually on at night between 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern. So, yay. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, we'll have free chat Friday. Have some more fun. Anyway, I love y'all. Love, hugs, and mushy stuff. Boy.